right, so here we are at the end of Emerson Street in Bedford. We're about to go check out the petroglyphs of the Bedford Barrens, carved approximately 500 years ago by the Mi'kmaq. And here's a little sign as you enter the trail. And yeah, we'll carry on up there and go check out these petroglyphs. All right, good morning, guys. So we're on another little Oak Island related adventure today. We're actually going back to season 2, episode 2, when Jay Hutton Pulitzer took Rick, Marty, and Craig up to a petroglyph in the Bedford Barrens. So we've came to the site. There's all kinds of stuff throughout the trees here, and we'll get to the petroglyph in a moment. On the show, they made it seem like they were hiking through the woods, and it's actually on a gravel trail, groomed. The street's actually just down there, so it's not actually far in. I guess that's the magic of TV, showing you that they had to tromp through the woods. All right, so Jay Hutton Pulitzer came here with his cousin and Rick, Marty, and Craig, and the theory was that this 8-sided star has been found all across the ancient world, and he actually tied it back in a theory in season 2, episode 3. He presented his information and he tied it to the Phoenicians, which that theory didn't seem to pan out, but made for good TV, I guess. So anyways, we'll get to this, and apparently these are all offerings here, these things that are tied up in the trees. So we'll check out this petroglyph here. It's supposed to be carved up to 500 years ago. So let's have a look. Okay, so we're gonna check out this petroglyph. Now, it doesn't really show up here, but I'm gonna add some water to it, and then hopefully it will show up. Might just take a minute for some of this water to run off. Oh yeah, it's starting to form now. We'll just let some of the runoff go. All right, you can see it forming already. Here we go. There's, see the lines? I don't know if that's showing up. Then there's a circle, and then there's lines going this way. So yeah, kind of neat. This is the exact place they were in the show, and Hutton Pulitzer actually got Craig to spray it. They bring like a little water pumper. So anyways, that's kind of cool. I'll just let that dry off for a few more seconds. Maybe we'll have a look around. Some little wooden bowls here. I guess these are offerings to the elders out of respect, so that's kind of neat. Obviously the site is visited quite often. All right, so the water's run off a bit now. So now it's very clear, actually. It's kind of neat. Yeah, so there's the petroglyph, and yeah, it's kind of neat to have this stuff right in the city. Actually, we're just in Bedford at the end of Emerson Street, and yeah, this was back in season 2, episode 2 of The Curse of Oak Island. And here's another shot as it dries up some more. Just move that. Yeah, really cool. Still in quite good condition, really, because we get some really inhospitable weather here. So for this to still be that clear, I think that's pretty amazing if it's 500 years old. Anyways, we'll carry on and we'll see what else we can find. All right, so in episode 2 of season 2, Jay Hutton Pulitzer pulls out this cool gizmo. He scans the rock, and then he gets a 3D picture of it, which he can then manipulate and view. He says the language is ancient Carthaginian, and it's similar to the 90-foot stone language. Is that true? Well, we don't know. And obviously they never followed up with any of this, with the connection to the Phoenicians. Anyways, there's also a second little petroglyph here. This is supposed to be of an abstract human, and I've already put the water on it, so it's run off, so now it's showing up, which is kind of cool. Very interesting. So that's the 2 petroglyphs here in the Bedford Barrens from The Curse of Oak Island, season 2. All right, so if you ever wanted to see the petroglyphs, you just head to Bedford, which is just a little town inside the Halifax Regional Municipality, and then you can make your way to Emerson Street, which is off Rutledge Street. There's a little trail that comes up, and they have this huge sign, which they did not show you in the show because they guess they wanted to make it look like they were hunting for the petroglyphs, even though they were well known. They were found in the 80s. They had a big panel in the 90s, and then this was declared a National Historic Site of Canada. So they didn't actually have to go hunting for these, as they led us to believe. They're right here, marked off a trail with a sign. But that doesn't take away from the fact that it's really cool. They're 500 years old, carved by the Mi'kmaq people. And yeah, if you're interested in Oak Island, then this might be something you want to come check out. Something else to take note of here is the Mi'kmaq flag, which, if you're familiar with the Oak Island show, is very similar to the Templar flag. So very interesting. Definitely an interesting place to come check out. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video of the petroglyphs at the Bedford Barrens from the Curse of Oak Island. And I also have another video called Finding the Glooscap Headstone. That was from season 4, episode 10. These were in season 2, episode 3. And hopefully I can bring you some more Oak Island related videos from the show. Anyways, thanks for watching.